So I sell real estate, and sometimes the deals are exactly what you said. They're moving along, and I can tell by how I'm feeling if this thing's going to close or not.
That's a really good example, because it sounds like what you're looking for is a specific thing, closing the deal. But maybe it was meeting that person so that you could know that, and meeting that person so you could know that, and meeting that person for that fun, and 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 that fun. What difference does it make what fun phase you're in? We're trying to get your attention that the closing is usually not more fun than the rest of it. You see what we're getting at? And when the closing is what you're going for, and you're not having fun until you close, then not very much fun is happening. But when it's all fun, and you really mean that, and you're saying to people, and they can feel that from you, there's no urgency in them. You just want this win-win for everybody. Win for you, win for the seller, win for the buyer, win, 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 win for the banker, win, 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 win for all of us. And there's lots of moving parts, and so you're just tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and your inner being knows what all those moving parts are. Your inner being knows what the moving parts are with the buyer, with the seller, with the banker, with you. In other words, your inner being knows what all the moving parts are and will guide you to the fun along the way. And it might lead to a closing, and it might just cue you up for another one and another one and another one. Yeah, we interrupted you.
Sorry, that phone's going off. I was like, is that my phone? Oh my God.
It's a buyer.
It's a buyer. Because that closing, that's like that manifestation, what you were talking about in the last conversation. And a lot of times, like you just said, okay, yeah, now the money's in the bank. Next, it's...
What if in the receiving mode, the thought could be known by you as a manifestation? Oh, I was in the receiving mode and I manifested a really good idea. Oh, I was in the receiving mode, and with that good idea, I manifested a strong, good feeling emotion. What if there are manifestations all along the way that are leading to what you are really thinking that you're asking for? But what if these manifestations along the way are equal in your estimation? What about that? Because what difference does it make what stage of it you are in if you're having fun as you go? Oh, the money in the bank. Oh, that's the manifestation that's holding everybody hostage. Can't be happy till the money's in the bank. And we say, we're happy when you tap into your account. All this wonderful vibrational currency.
So I recently had a buyer that immigrated to this country from another country. I had him under contract 3 times, spent more time with this buyer. They were challenging. Within myself, I was committed. I wanted them to have the house.
Listen just for a little bit to yourself. Spent more time. So feel the discomfort in that. Spent more time with these people than they were really worth. They were a lot more trouble than they are worth. And so dissatisfied. Oh, that contract didn't go. I'll start again. Dissatisfied. Oh, that contract didn't go either. I'll start again. Dissatisfied.
And that is what happened. And
but what if fun anyway, learning a lot, fun anyway. Can you hear what we're getting at? If everything depends on the closing, then you're messing it up as you go, and you're not having fun as you go. And this is the big thing, you're not having fun, and therefore you're not allowing the momentum to increase, and therefore there's never any big payoffs. It's a big payoff. Everybody wants the big payoff. You got to enjoy it as it's coming. And there's a payoff of feeling good, and the payoff of getting to be with people, and the payoff in getting to learn who they are and know what they're about. Here's something that we really want you to hear, and we're offering this specifically to you. It will benefit everyone, but this is a piece for you. Someone was describing to Esther the other day about an uncomfortable relationship experience. And Esther was listening to the conversation and understood why this person's point of view was what it was. But she could hear all of this dissatisfaction as this person was relaying what had happened along the way, and then this big uncomfortable sort of blow up. So Esther told this person the story that we've been telling about, you want to ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table? So let's say you know someone, you found them through your work, and that they have been under contract before, and so you know quite a bit about them, and you have some opinions about them. You have some active vibrations and beliefs about them. So now you're entering into a new contract, let's say, but when you meet them, you're bringing to the table all of your vibration about them. And so the rendezvous that you're having, we want you to think in terms all the time, in every moment of every day. If you could have this on your mind, what's my mix of vibrations in relationship with my own inner being? What's my mix? Am I synced up with my inner being, or am I already pulling away from my inner being? So if you show up at a rendezvous with someone that you're wanting to sell property to, and you're already annoyed and unhappy about it, well, you didn't even bring your inner being to the table. You just came almost empty-handed. But the biggest thing is that your disappointment will rendezvous with their insecurity. And so what you bring to the table and what they bring to the table, sometimes it makes a bomb that just doesn't feel good for any. Or you might be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you come to the table and they're not. But if you're really tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then you still bring something to the table, and there's still benefit, and you have a possibility of evoking from them something that's latent and inactive that is really strong and active within you. This is what those who really win have discovered. Because you're feeling good anyway. Every client is rich with resources and important to you because you're gaining something from it all the time, and so are they. So it's always win-win, whether it leads to a contract or not. It was good because it was good to meet them, and it was good because it was good to pick up data, and it was good because it felt good, and it was good because you got out in the world together, and it was good because you learned things, and it was good because you collected data, and it was good because some contrast served you. It's always good. So you're not hanging this now moment with them on some need for it to perform in some precise way, because it's already performing, because it's law of attraction bringing to you exactly what you're giving out. In every moment, every client that comes to you is a vibrational match to what you've got going on. So at a minimum, you want to thank them for pointing out to you what you've got going on. And at a maximum, you want to appreciate what you've got going on together. You see what we're getting at?
And
yeah,
let the audience clap.
Yes.
And I did that consciously. I have enough awareness in my own emotional guidance to be like, okay, this unhappy journey is not going to end in a happy ending.
But here's the thing. This unhappy journey that I'm control over, I don't have to control the outcome for me to be happy and happy. And I don't have to make this person different than he is in order for me to have a happy journey. This is the piece that we really want you to take away from this. You can control your happy journey regardless of who you're co-creating with in this moment.
By controlling my focus.
By controlling the way you feel about it. By deciding what you're going to bring to the room when you meet. But you see, you can't just get up in the morning and make a list of what you want to bring if you haven't been practicing it. That's why the longer that you have these experiences, and the more you know that it all balances out, and the more that you have fun, so that you give that feeling to the people that you're interacting with. Sometimes you hit it right off, and the better you get at this, the more you will attract the clients that are ready to go. You will attract the clients that are clear about what they want. Sometimes it's a searching and a deciphering process that they're going through with you witnessing it. Sometimes they haven't really thought it through until they start looking with you. And so it feels sort of like you're babysitting them along the way as they're learning what they want and what they don't want, with you walking along with them. But at the same time that you're learning what they want and what they don't want, you're learning what the market wants and what it doesn't want. It's all valuable data collection for you. So if you're just relaxing into it and having a good time, then more of it will culminate into the money that you want. And all of it will give you pleasurable moment after moment after moment after moment. You could have 15 or 20 people that you're sort of nursing along that can't decide what they want, but you're having a good time anyway. And nothing's happening. But if you stay steady and true to your vibration, because your inner being knows what you want, then you will be guided to someone who has a really big desire who's ready to fulfill it. Or 20 of them will close all in a very close proximity. You've seen that happen. Jerry used to say it's chicken one day and feathers the next. Meaning that sometimes it feels like nothing's happening and then it all happens at once. And it all has to do with your steady enjoyment along the way. And you're not demanding of the big payoff every step along the way that you go. It's like giving yourself shock absorbers so that you're just not prone to disappointment. And when you're not prone to disappointment, when you're just prone to optimism, when you're just prone to happily ever after, when life's just treating you good all the time no matter what, then more of those manifestations, not just relative to your work. We're putting this to you in a very strong way. Who gets to decide? You do, but really we're challenging you. We're wanting to yank your chain just a little bit. Who gets to decide at what point the manifestation really is? You want to call it the money in the bank. We want to call it, ooh, good idea. Ooh, right place, right time. Ooh, got that phone call. Ooh, all along the way, fun, with you just feeling like the entire universe is focused upon you and queuing you up for another great moment and another great moment and another great moment and another great moment. And your friends say, you're making a lot of money? And you say, irrelevant. They'll say, what's wrong with you? You say, nothing. And you might even be foolish enough to say to them, I'm in this business for the fun. And when you say that and really mean that, then lots of money will follow.
Being unconditional with the process.
Unconditional.
No matter the condition, I'm having fun and being...
Yeah, but here's the thing about being unconditional. You're focused upon the conditional over which you want to be un. I'm not thinking about that. 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 I'm un. We're tricking you because we've been talking about unconditional. So let's change the word just for a month while you get rich. Let's change the word unconditional to unmanifestational. Unmanifestational. I still want to feel good. I mean, that's a little conditional. I want to be satisfied. But I'm unmanifestational. The manifestation doesn't matter. This big condition of a manifestation where contracts are signed and money is flowing and people are moving furniture and that, all that condition doesn't have to be in the mix right now. It's just the feeling good. Enjoying the unfolding is really it. Enjoying the unfolding. Yeah. Enough? Really?
I studied metaphysics formally for like 13 years and got a degree in it. And what I discovered, it didn't matter so I was taught how to like spin chakras and astral project and use Tatwa symbols and all this kind of stuff, or astral projection. And what I found was no matter what, there was these tools I was being taught, but if I didn't feel good, my outcome was always relative to what my vibration was. Because in that process, I came upon your work towards the end. And then it was just like, well, what's the point of all this consciously spinning a chakra or
getting ready to be ready. That's what was the point of it for you. Getting ready to be ready. You don't know till you know that you don't know.
Okay. All right. That's what I think.
We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. It is delicious to come together with those like you who are powerfully on your path. And it's exhilarating for us to feel what took place even in these hours that we've been together. You're more tuned in, tapped in, turned on than you know. So much wonderful stuff before you. And we'll be right there enjoying it with you. And your pleasure, especially when it goes off the charts, know that you've tapped into the pleasure that we are having because of what you are about. When you feel that powerful, positive emotion that makes you feel like it almost cannot be contained, that's us flowing to you and through you, eager about what you've got going on. There is so much love here for you. And as always, we remain in your vortex.